This is Bleezy. I know that Juke's been uploading a lot of his stories, so I'd like to bring one back. This is not a high school story, even though I might tell a story about how I busted my lip, which has happened just now. But this is a story about the 7th grade camp out. All right, this was the most interesting camp out. Basically, the backstory behind this is every year we go out with our whole class, and we go out and we go camping or do something for like 3 nights, maybe 4 nights. And this year was the year that we went out to like Virginia, maybe. I think we went to Virginia. We went to Virginia, and the camping trip started off so bad. All right, so we all have to sleep in tents, which is like kind of worse within itself, because we aren't like I said in my last video, like, we're basically just homeless out here, like, cooking food off of rocks, It's pretty intense, honestly. None of us are surviving. We're, like, running for water. But this year was, it started off terribly and went great. So, this is how it started off. You all know that there's 2 kids in the class. There's the one kid, really. There's the one kid in the class, right? This kid is the most annoying kid. Like, everybody avoids him at basically all costs. Like, yeah, you just stay away from this kid. And this was this kid. I'm not going to name his name because I still want to be respectful of the kid. I honestly feel super sorry for him to this day just because, like, the stuff he's done. I'll do a whole series just naming some of the stuff he's done. But basically, when we were writing down who we want to be in our tent groups, I wrote down, like, my 3 baller friends, Josh, Angus, I'm not sure who else, maybe it was Zeb or Hackstash, so I don't know exactly who it was, but I wrote down those 3 people, and we also got to write down who we don't want to be in our tent group, right? So, I wrote down these 2 other boys who, like, they're cool, separate, but when they're together, like, I don't want to be with them. And the truth was, I didn't want to be in a tent with them because, like, I knew I was going to get in trouble. We were going to be doing something really stupid and just, like, it would just be bad, So I didn't want to be with them. I knew I was going to hang out with them during the trip. I just didn't want to be in the tent with them. So I wrote down them, right? I didn't write down the kid that everybody hates. So everybody else picked this kid, This kid, let's name him like a... I don't know what a good name is. Let's just call him like the Mr. Annoy, alright? Short for annoying, alright? Mr. Annoy. So Mr. Annoy out here is just like everybody hated him, so they all said, no, I don't want to be in a tent with him. We're like separated by gender also, by the way. So I was like, okay, I don't want to be in a tent with him, but I figure like they're just not gonna, I figured they're gonna put him in a separate tent group or something like that. No, I get there, they call out the tents, right? They say, okay, it comes up to me, they're like, Cadence, his name, oh yeah, Mr. Annoy, and this other kid, Angus, or Juke, and I was hyped that I was with Juke, alright? But the thing was, I was still with Mr. Annoy, and I was like, that's enough to ruin the trip within itself. I'm not even kidding. This kid is, like, beyond terrible. It was, so, like, I was already like, oh, crap, no way. Because it's, like, as almost if you were, I don't know, the best way to put it is, like, gambling. That's basically what it was, and I just lost all my money. I just lost all my happiness. Like, I was just done at that point, I've reached the bowels of hell, okay? But luckily, Bleezy was there. I was hoping he was going to keep me alive. Surprise, surprise, I hadn't seen Bleezy all day. I thought he was at the trip. No! This kid ditches on me, dude. He doesn't go to the trip for some weird reason. I can't remember why. I was so infuriated. So they were like, okay, we're going to have to switch it out for someone. And, okay, the person they switch it out with is like, he's like a sub-friend. That's the best way I can put it, honestly. Like, you have friends, right? And then you're like, okay, this kid, I hang out with him, but only when I'm with, like, nobody else, you know? If there's any, like, literally anybody else, I'll hang out with them. I'm not gonna hang out with this kid unless if I'm, like, it's only me and him. And, like, even when it's that, it's, like, just weird and awkward, because, like, we just don't. It just doesn't work like that. And he also hates this other Mr. Annoy, okay? Everybody did. I can't even blame him, you know? He's just a normal human being living his life. But he as well hated Mr. Annoy. And so, like, we were both mad. And I was like, but he was happy for me. He was like, yes, I'm with Cadence. I'm with Bleezy, man. But no, I was like, this is the worst group